All right, here it is. Rhino or team title guy, Tycor title, and gotta have a cup of coffee. Anyways, the more important step, what I wanted to share briefly with you, and on these segments, I want to make sure I take the time where it's 3 to 5 minutes or less, hopefully. And then if you have questions at any time, you can always call, text, email, direct message, however you like. And I would love and or be honored to be able to walk through this in person or via a personal one-on-one Zoom. Also, with any of our accounts, if you need access to any of them, you can do the same things by reaching out to us and let us know so we can make sure you are dialed in. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. I'm going to share my screen with you right now and show you what it is we're talking about. So this morning, I want to make sure you know how to pull the property tax information on a specific property. It's also going to show you some pretty cool details. Again, if you need an account, let us know. We will shoot it over to you. If you ever forget your password, you can just let us know, and we can make sure that we resend you a link, or you can always reset it on the website as well, where it says forgot password. Anyways, they're kind of tricky like that. All right, now as we're jumping in, we want to make sure that you know that this tool is simple. There are three major portions to this tool, but today we're really just talking about the tax portion of it. But you can pull property profiles, you can pull tax information, you can also do advanced, or what I like to refer to as macro farming as well. So if there's larger lists or items that you would like to go after, you can do it. You do it up here with the list button. But again, that is not our focus today. So, all right, over here, we're going to look and we're going to see that there's a bunch of different options. Specifically right now, what we want to go down to is current tax reports, and or we can show it here as, for example, a purchase. Now let's just for intents and purposes here say that this property is currently listed for $850,000. So I want to make sure that I do the current tax report and the property tax report for a purchase. From here, I'm going to hit the button that says Get Now. Now, I might lose you for half a second in regards to the screen because this does show up as a pop-up. So when we go to do it, I'm going to need to stop my screen share, and then I will re-share my screen with you. Why am I talking about pop-ups? Well, if you have a pop-up blocker on your computer, it's going to most likely block this. So you need to, if you have an aggressive pop-up blocker on your computer, you're going to want to disable it or allow this website to be able to access it. Now, what I did just a moment ago is I scrolled all the way through the property profile because at the bottom of it, you're going to see this really cool report right here. It says property tax report. Now, your subject property is going to be listed above, and then you're going to see this category here that says new tax information. So if you look at this and you compare the new in this orange with this current right here, it's going to allow you to be able to see the differences. So the current effective tax rate is 1.373. The new effective rate is 1.249. Now that number does go slightly down on a percentage basis. However, you'll also notice that the current tax amount based on the previous sales price is $6,400 a year. Up here, based on the new sales price, it goes up to about $10,000. So just because the effective rate goes down, the percentage goes down, doesn't mean the dollar amount does. These are based upon the sales prices, and it comes into play heavily as to what we're doing. Now, you'll also see here, this is escrow months to collect at closing. So this is trying to give you a good snapshot as to what's going on within the transaction itself and what your customers on the buy side can expect. Also, this is kind of a big deal. You see it says estimated supplemental. That's your estimated supplemental tax bill, whether it closes in July, August, or September. Know that this is a calculation that's done specific for each individual property. So you don't have to guesstimate. This is going to give you a really good guesstimate as to what it's going to be. And make sure you do your best to inform your buyers, especially if the difference was significant, because that means that they're going to have a good size supplemental tax bill, typically sent out within 60 to 90 days and due within 60. So, all right, now, bottom of this bill here. This is going to be a full breakdown of the tax bill. You'll see the current levy here and the new estimates here. Now, this is part of the education. You might have been asking yourself in regards to, well, why is the effective rate going down? Well, everything below the base taxes remains the same here. Do you notice that? So When you take those and you divide those out by a larger sales price, that's what's going to make your effective tax rate slightly less. So making sure that you know that they're there. Also, we get a lot of questions asking, hey, do you know if there's Mello Roos on this property? If there's Mello Roos or any special assessments, they are going to be listed here. This is also, if you're doing transactions and you're wondering if they have the hero program, in most cases, you'll see a pretty significant line item that will be right here. So know that these are definitely here. They're options for you, and that you can absolutely leverage these in your business to make sure that when you're going to do a showing or whether you're doing a listing, maybe the prelim isn't ordered yet, you can quickly and easily get to this information inside of Ticor Online. And this is specifically as we're talking about the property tax information. So it's hugely important information and super simple to use. Also, this tool is going to allow you to be able to answer these questions without having to go to 5 or 10 different websites. So leverage the tool to the best of your abilities. And if at any time you get stuck or confused, Victoria or I are here at the office, and we would love to be that resource for you. So God bless you. Have an incredible day. Hope you found that useful, and look forward to seeing you on the next training. Bye-bye.